How's it going, investors? Ken here from Dyslexic Investor. We're going to be looking at a stock that we own for the portfolio, which is Roku. And today it was hit by some downgrades from Morgan Stanley, basically saying it's slightly overvalued and that they're seeing a slowdown and an increase of different various costs, and basically just saying it's substantially overvalued compared to Netflix and it's the other streaming partners. So let's just take a look at a daily chart here real fast. We're just going to do a 5-minute chart here, opening up basically the bad news hitting right before the market even opened up. Was at basically 160 the week prior. Low of today is 132.4. Kind of bounced back in the afternoon to midday and kind of sold off just slightly, closing in around $136. So, like, what happened here? Why did this tank so bad? Is this a sign to get out? This is a buying opportunity? On my perspective, we've only been in it since the last earnings. We bought in some before and then some after, and it held this line here. So we're looking at, if it gets to this level again, we're going to be buying some more. This is definitely a fantastic company. Yes, the valuations are slightly skewed, but I feel like the numbers haven't caught up to what the potential of this company could do. That being said, look at some of the articles here from Market Watch. We got one from Yahoo and then one also from CNBC and Yahoo Finance. So basically, there's a saying, what we just said before. Again, the stock's been up like crazy amount, 350% in the last year or so. All right, and this fast growth to where it is today is just saying it needs to settle down, needs to come back a little bit. But usually what happens with these evaluations and things like that, and then someone just says it's too expensive, normally they'll come back and bounce back a little bit because there is no new information out there. He's saying this weeks after. Oops, wrong. I hit the wrong button every single time doing this. A couple weeks after, so basically a month after the earnings came out, he's saying that this happened, and then this run that we have currently seen is a buying or a selling opportunity to get out of the stock, because we're near all-time highs up here. It's just a great time to unload positions. What it sounds to me is just an analyst at Morgan Stanley wants to get his clients a slightly better price. That's just my honest opinion on that. Anyway, and then they also talked about a lot of the competition of streaming devices. So Amazon has their own device, Apple's got a device, Google's got a device. All these different various companies have devices now, which is kind of making the market somewhat stagnant. And they're saying that the only reason Roku had some kind of growth earlier was because they partnered with some television TV makers, and that kind of drove their overall valuation up. Where is Roku here? Yeah, 15%. That's nothing. But the stock's been very much 400% up year. It's a crazy amount. So let's just go. It was $26. Okay, $26 last year around this time. It got to 180. That's a heck of a run. First of all, that is a monster run. It just shows that this thing just kind of sells off, but then just climbs back higher. There's so much momentum behind this because it's just the streaming services this is the middleman, middlewoman within the streaming devices. They are the ones providing a lot of it. They own a lot of the market share. A lot of the people enjoy these because it's not a Google company or an Amazon, which they're just tracking all their data. Who knows what's going to happen? My bet is that it's going to kind of come down here to like the 130. If it does go lower, I'll be buying more. It's going to kind of level off here and kind of base out and then continue to go higher, because this, even with this bad news, if this downgrade, this could create an avalanche of other analysts bringing their price targets down. I believe this analyst put a price target at 110. So we're looking at the 110 level, which is right about here level. That's not as low as a low, but it's still substantially lower here. Talking $25 more, that's another 15%. So we could be down 30% on top of that. He's just basically saying this correction initially was the very first more dominant price target that it should have. It just has grown too fast and kind of needs to slow down. But that being said, it is what it is. You make your own decision. You're smart investors, everyone out there. Just don't bet the house. Be very cautious, because this thing does move. You can see there's a lot of ups and downs, a lot of green ups and a lot of red down. So just be wary of that, and stay tight, and catch you guys on the flip side. This is Ken from the Dyslexic Investor. Peace.